It has been a while. I was looking back and seeing when the last one of these chapters came out, and we haven't had a chapter since the 22nd of December. So it is the 12th of January, for frame of reference. It's time to read One Piece chapter 1135. And before we get into that, let's go over some news for the first and foremost. As always, I would recommend, if you want to read along with me, for the first 3 weeks that this video is uploaded, you should be able to read the 3 most recent chapters of One Piece for free. So, if you want to, you can open it up in another tab and read along with me as I go through. I'll usually have the page numbers displayed, and I'll have the chapter number above me, so it should be easy enough to follow along. Anywho, beyond that, we have a little bit of a different setup. It seemed the last of my backup stage lights has finally burned out. So money's gonna be tight this month, so it's gonna be a while before I can have like 50 expendable dollars to put on more lights. So, for the time being, I got the lamp in the far corner, and that's all I got to go off of. It's a bright lamp, it's got 4 bulbs in it. So, you should be able to see most of me, but part of my face is going to be dark because there's no light on this side of me anymore. Anything else do I want to talk about? I guess we could talk about One Piece news. I have no One Piece news. Moving on. I have been itching to see what this chapter is going to be on about. I don't follow the spoilers. I don't look at the leaks. So I don't know anything that's going on in this chapter, but I can see Hold'em on screen right now, so let's get into the cover page. So, One Piece, chapter 1135, Friends Cups. Ogre Child, Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 21. I can't believe we are still in this cover story. I'm different now. And it is Hold'em being kicked in the face by Otama. No more child hostages again. That is the full panel. Alright, you know what time it is. It's time for the Wano rant. Okay, long story short, I think that this is actually a really good panel, albeit concerned. It's really nice to see the growth of Tama as a character, so for the most part, I don't really have a lot of criticism of this. Is it a shame that we're seeing this serialized in a cover story about Yamato? Yeah, it does kind of suck. I feel like we could have wrapped up this entire Yamato cover story while the Straw Hats were still on the island before they left. They were in Wano for 7 days, I think, if I remember right, before they left Wano. This entire cover story does not need to exist. If anything, I would have rather had the cover story follow Momonosuke settling in as a new ruler at that point. A lot of these rants mostly stem from me not liking Yamato. I like Yamato as a character. Don't get me wrong. I like Yamato as a character. I hate Yamato as a narrative device. Yamato as a narrative device fails on almost all accounts. They're superfluous and they are extra. They don't really add much to the story, they just kind of fill time. Almost any narrative role that Yamato could have fulfilled in the Wano arc could have been done by anyone else. But that is not a problem with Yamato specifically, that is a problem with bloat. Wano is bloated, and it's become a tradition at this point that we complain about the Wano arc, and I'm probably going to continue to complain about the Wano arc until this cover serial is done. 21 chapters of this. 21 chapters of Yamato's surrogate pilgrimage. You know, I have a feeling that we're going to be on this surrogate pilgrimage until Yamato eventually leaves the island of Wano, which will piss off even more people, myself included, because then why didn't you just go with the Straw Hats if that's what you were going to do anyway? That being said, I was in the camp of people that thought it would have been funny if Yamato, truly paralleling Oden, left with one of Luffy's rivals. Like if Yamato left with Law, or Yamato left with kid. Imagine how crazy that would have been. Anywho. I don't think I have much more to say about this, so Wano Rant, end. Page 1, end. Hold'em, end. Because there's no page 1 in this page 1. There's actually, it's Hold'em. It's a different one of the headliners. Get it? You see what I did there? Because it's Wano and Hold'em, page 1. Page 1, cover story. Okay. I'll move on now. Page 2. Alright, pages 2 and 3. We got Bonnie and Chopper looking at a big book. The letters are so huge. I can't even read them like this. Yeah, if you're standing on the book, it probably makes it hard to read. And we got a picture of Saul looking up at the owl. Biblios, the one who lords over the library. Woo! He's been around here for centuries, I hear. All we know is that owl up there will make any book that enters his territory grow to enormous size. Biblio, Otobox, Owl Library Chief Librarian. Ooh. So, this owl makes the books big so that they fit on the shelves, I guess? Which is contrary, you can fit more books on the shelves if you actually kept them being small. But this is Elbaph, so everything has to be huge. 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 Alright. Alright, back to a wide shot. Because Elbaph ain't affiliated with the world government, we don't get news coups here. But you can read little newspapers the fishermen get while at sea. I suspect it's Growth Owl. It's Vinsmoke. Not Vinsmoke. Lilith is talking here. I suspect it's a growth owl that's eaten the grow fruit. It can cause any inorganic matter to grow. The perfect power for a land of giants. Alright, talking to Robin. So does it take you back? It does. Chopper. I wonder if they have medical books. They do, but most of it is archaeology and history. We got some medical books here We got some medical books here from Elbaph. I want to see them! But they were always big, so they can't shrink down. Aww. So we have Elbaphian medicine. Wonder what Elbaph medicine is like, considering we have little prisms that shoot rainbow bridges. I imagine Elbaph medicine is going to be ridiculous. Or maybe it'll have this is a stupid thing to bring up, but maybe it'll be an explanation for how Loki doesn't poop for 6 years. Elbaphian medicine. Still sick. Still dying. Anyway, that's the end of pages 2 and 3. Let's move to pages 4 and 5. Is that Luffy swinging in? Yahoo! Oh no, he's beating up the kids. Wah. Oh, he's pushing kids on the swing. Oh, that's what's happening there. Push harder. Ooh, this is great. I love giant swings. I'm so Bobby. Okay, Nami beat up Usopp and Luffy. Those children were terrified. I tried to stop him. Poor Usopp. He's got a lump coming out of his helmet. Luffy's got a lump coming out of his helmet and a lump coming out of his lump. Scary Nami. It's always scary. Ah, Miss Gerd. They're scaring us. Aw, you poor things. Hey, a warrior shouldn't be crying. It's pathetic. Stop it, Luffy. The children here are raised to be kind and well-meaning and pure. Huh? Oh, the kid's giving a side-eye to Sanji as he's hugging Gerd. Oh, you smug little brat. Is that just a universal trait? Sanji, always losing out to the kids. I'm really sad about this, Usopp. I know how you feel, but we can't complain about Elbaph trying to live in peace. I found you, Straw Hat Luffy. Well, who's this? Hey, what happened to being peaceful? I've got you now. Oh, it's the kid that Shanks was talking to. Alright, pages 6 and 7. Swinging, I think, is a giant wooden sword at Luffy, and it broke. Huh? Gear 3rd, elephant gun. He's gonna hit a child. Great. Hey, take it easy, Luffy. What? I didn't hit him. Even still, eek. It's going down. Oh no. He demolished part of the tree, I guess. At least someone here's got some backbone. You're scaring us, Luffy. We hate violence. Oh, that's cute. The kid spelled violence with a Y. V-Y lence. That was awesome. I could totally tell you're an Emperor of the Sea. We hate you too, Colin. The wild child is here. You don't even go to school. Shut up, losers. I hate you sniveling weaklings too. Eek, he's so vicious. Just notice that girl's got horns. There you go, causing trouble again, Colin. That was a really good swing, though. Oh, you're here. It's your favorite mom from Mato. Mom from Mato. What? Mom? You mean Ripley? You're not teaching him the same lessons your school is? You should probably apologize about the sneak attack, though. My dad's a human, you know. Huh? Lingonberries. How sweet. He used to be a pirate. He can even hold his own against Elbaph warriors. Sanji going, your father's a human? He's a younger man, actually. He keeps sulking that he's the only one who ages, and that's why he won't marry me. So I've always been his common-law wife. Who's that guy think he is anyway? Sanji, stop being jealous. The library's cool. Books are all huge. Oh, Luffy's just now getting to the library. I kind of forgot that he wasn't at the library. Alright, Robin. Luffy, I want to catch up with Saul, so I'll stop by the feast later. It'll be fine. Their feasts all last 3 days and nights. I'll stay too. Okay, got it. So Sanji's staying with Robin. That makes sense. Don't worry about me. I've got to go ask permission to put down roots here. Me too. So Bonnie and Vegapunk Lilith will be staying in the library, as well as Sanji, Robin, and Saul. Jewel Tree Adam. Oh, we got Frankie talking. Oh, ow! Listen up. Turns out this whole island's an Atom Tree. It's the ultimate tree whose wood I used to build the Sunny. Jewel Tree Adam. Yeah, there are several Atom Trees in the world, but this one's by far the oldest. I'm gonna soak in the majesty of the Jewel Tree. Whatever you say, Frankie. Alright, you guys, fine, we'll go back first. I'm about ready to starve by now. Oh, Gerd's got something to say. I have a request for everyone. What is it, Gerd? A lot of dialogue on these 2 pages. Alright. 10 and 11 time. Oh, this is a 2-page spread. And I feel like I'm missing context, actually. So Gerd asks a question. Yo ho ho ho! Why, thank you. I do look like a warrior. Okay, so we're getting into... Everyone's getting new outfits now. Cool. So I guess Gerd made them all outfits. I guess that's what's being implied here. So we got Viking Brooke, Viking Frankie with a full beard. Even Robin's in a new outfit, even though we just kind of adjusted to her being in her, I guess, childhood outfit. She's got like a skirt that kind of looks like a cape. Or like a coat, almost. And then she's got some fur shoulder thingies. These are lovely, thank you, Gerd. You're killing it, Brooke. How about me? I definitely feel stronger. But how did you have all these clothes in our size? I, have a hobby of making human clothes. That's all, though. That's all, though, honestly. Nothing else. Oh, gosh, they're so cute. I'm so happy you like them. Oh, that's a thought bubble. You have more in common with Rodo than you realize, Gerd. So we have two giants with a human fetish. One of them is currently being crucified somewhere, and the other one is just nice, I guess. Okay, see you guys in the village. Luffy's just taking off. We'll catch up later. Oh, Jinbei has a line too. These are surprisingly comfortable and easy to move around in. He's got a big fur cloak. And a giant belt that makes him look like a championship wrestler. I need to go buy cough medicine. Money is tight, so I cannot afford to. Welcome to American healthcare! Alright. 12 and 13. Arust Castle, Western Village, Elbaph. Oh, we're finally catching up to these people that teleported in a couple chapters ago. Or was that literally last chapter? Pipsqueak humans, how did we let you get in? We've never failed as guards. Are you in the Straw Hat crew? You must be if you're in this country. We are looking for the person named Loki. Alright, so this is the person with the bandaged mouth that's saying this. Yeah. Loki, what do you want with a criminal like him? He killed King Harold, beloved by all, the people of the realm. He's a scourge of Elbaph, and no one is in this castle. Then where is he? Answer me. I can't tell you. Can't tell you that, just in case you mean to free him. So you will not say? Nope. Sorry. Oh, something's happening. Huh? What kind of joke is this? He's screaming in pain. Hey, what's wrong? He's falling over. Behave yourself, you insolent lout. Did you think I asked you a question? I gave you an order to answer me. Hey, what's happening? Okay. Western Village. Okay, so we're cutting away immediately. Well, that's not ominous at all. Maybe they have some kind of power that forces you to obey them or suffer consequences if you don't. Like, I'm thinking of that one character from MHA where you have to answer. If you respond to them and answer their question, you gotta do what they say. It's kind of like, probably some sort of mind control power, if I had to guess. From the distant East Blue, we have come at last to this place. Hey, that's the Straw Hat crew. The land of giants at last. The kingdom of the world's strongest warriors. Man, every time we see Luffy and Usopp like shoulder to shoulder in a panel, it makes me feel giddy. Dorian Broggy, we're glad you're here. We've been awaiting you. These are the Pipsqueak humans who understood and protected our warrior's pride. The ones who freed us from a prison of our own ignorance. Well, that's Oimo and Kashi. Who saved my life when I was in danger of vanishing into nothing. And that's Haruden. Elbaph welcomes these little friends to our land. Woo! They might be small, but don't overlook them. On the sea, Straw Hat Luffy is a great pirate, one of the 4 emperors. Got another woo from Brook this time. He was front and center in the Great Wano incident, where that monster Kaido and Big Mom fell in battle. To the Straw Hats, we raise these friends' cups. Hurrah! Cheers! Everybody raise your stein and drink your beer! Man, we're already on 14-15, so 16-17, this is probably the last page coming up. Yep, I see the to be continued. Oh, Joja, I can hear them from here. Looks like the Straw Hats are back. What? You're the giant they had captured back in Sabaody? Hey, that guy! That's right. The very same Stanson at your service. When I heard from Haruden that he was under your lead, it felt like fate was at work. I will repay this debt to you. Thank you. I guess he is. A Stanson refresher. Abducted while napping, this old friend of Haruden's was nearly sold off at the human auction hall. Luckily for him, the Straw Hat crew wrecked the auction for an unrelated reason, and thus he escaped slavery. Okay, I see. Hey, glad you made it out. Everyone having fun? Chief Jarl. That's Chief Jarul. Huh? Who's that? Oh, I hear we've got some little guests. Does he have a knife stuck in his head? Look, a giant. He's like a walking hill. Look at this giant. He's like a walking hill. Chief Jarl. Chief Jarl's come all the way to the village? Beard Hill Jarl. Hero of the Giants. Oldest in the world. Age 408. The old man, there's a sword stuck in your head. Oh, this? Not to worry. This helmet saved my life. I don't think that matters. It's going all the way through. What? I can't believe I noticed that before the punchline. To be continued. Alright. Let's do a quick chapter summary. Let's just refresh. Yamato's story, still ongoing. I'm kind of annoyed about that. We met the librarian. Probably has a devil fruit that makes things grow. Luffy and Usopp had fun on the swing with the kids. The kid that was with Shanks, I think, what was his name, Colin, is apparently Ripley's son. Ripley has a human husband. How does that work? I'm not going to think about it too hard. Because we've met half-giants before, I think. Bastille was a half-giant, if I remember correctly. Gerd is, also probably a pervert. And no different from Roto. But I guess, everyone's gonna be okay with that because she's a closet pervert. Whereas Roto is, enslaving people and pretending to be God. Oh right, almost forgot about this. Mystery individuals. We cut back to them for like 2 pages. They seemingly kill one of the 2 guards. Because they didn't answer the question. The party has begun. The feast has begun. Also, I just realized Sanji's at the party. I thought he was going to stay with Robin at the library. Or was that Chopper that was going to stay at the library? We've got Jarl's full name, Beard Hill Jarl, and he has a fucking sword through his head. And we got actual confirmation that he is the oldest in the world. Man too stupid to die. That helmet's gotta be putting in work, right? We're just gonna assume this is magic Elbaph technology that makes it so that if you get hit in the head, you live no matter what, even if the sword's going all the way fucking through your skull. Alright. Predictions for next chapter. I don't think that it's a break week next week. I hope we cut back to the individuals at the castle that are infiltrating, because that seems to be the storyline I'm the most interested in. We didn't get a check-in on whatever Loki's doing, but it looks like the people in the castle are here for Loki, so that'll probably connect to the Loki storyline eventually. We also got confirmation that this feast is probably going to last like 3 days, so we're going to be in Wano for at least 3 days, is my big takeaway. So as for what that means for the length of the arc, we were in Elbaph for like we were in Egghead for like 2 days, and that was like 80 chapters. So I'm thinking we'll probably be in Wano for maybe 130 chapters, at least. That's my guess. This has just been a bit of a refresher chapter. Everything seems to be moving along. We're getting little bits of slices of lore every here and there, but for the most part, we're just settling in. The plot is moving forward, but the plot is moving forward mostly in the background, it seems, so far in Elbaph. So, up until the plot gets moving, I'm just going to enjoy the scenery. And I hope you all enjoy the scenery as well. Which is why I show none of it. Because that's a reminder, Shueisha would take down my videos. So, it's better safe than sorry. But if you want to see the panels that are hidden behind my face and my webcam, you can go read the chapter on your own. And hopefully, you read it alongside me if you're watching this video in the near present, I should say. I look forward to checking back in a week. And if you want to watch these lives, Twitch TV/Sheet_Streams is the way to go to do that. I let people know when I'm going to be going live in my Discord. Links to that will be in the descriptions, as well as my About page on Twitch. Well, that's all we have left to say. I guess I'll see you all in the future. Until next time, stay safe out there.